Massive Mornings with Penny weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m.
Joining me in studio is Blaze Johnson and Nate Butler. Good morning, gentlemen.
What's good?
Hey, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you all doing?
Ooh, yeah, so good.
Yeah, we doing all right. You know what I mean? No.
Please don't do that.
You like that?
No, I don't.
That was Blaze.
That was Blaze. It wasn't you, Nate. It was Blaze. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what brings you guys to South Africa? Nate, let me start with you.
Well, we are here for the maybe it's the ninth. It's the ninth one.
Yeah, the 9th International Arts Talent Showcase.
Oh my! I mean, I think I've done 8 of them, and so I come every year from Atlanta, Georgia, and it's so amazing to see the amazing talent that South Africa has to offer. I'm telling you guys, the talent that is here literally can rival any talent that I have seen around the world. Every single year, I am literally blown away by the amount of talent, from dancing to singers to models to actors. Everything like that. I've been in this business for a very long time on all facets, from songwriting to producing to now casting TV shows. It's you guys are ready.
We ready? Okay.
Been ready.
So I'm gonna find out what we're ready for.
Oh, let me know
after I speak to Blaze. Okay. So Blaze, you're a singer, songwriter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a singer-songwriter, also known from NBC's The Voice, season 8, worked with Adam Levine, on my season, Pharrell Williams, Christina Aguilera, Blake Shelton. But, this is my 5th time. This will be my 5th year coming to South Africa.
Fifth year?
Yeah, 5th year. And I love it every time, and I just, I'm so intrigued by the culture, and I'm intrigued by the people, and I think it's a unique, creative group of people. And I definitely feel the world needs to see and world needs to hear. And, every year, just like Nate said, every year seeing the talent, coming up, just getting better and better. And, just that's so encouraging to see, as a creative myself, it inspires me to create more. So, and I appreciate that about South Africa and this culture.
You also like the food.
Oh, yeah, the food is popping.
Yo, the food, listen, seriously.
Craft?
Let me explain something, y'all. The food here is next level.
Yes.
It's better than the whole country of America.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. You guys don't have nice food.
Well, hold on now.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Don't knock our pizza.
No, I'm from Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe in Atlanta, you got wings and all those funny things that you guys have.
She
but
said
it's okay.
funny things.
Okay. Crepe. What do you guys have? Crepe salad. What do you guys have?
Wait, what? Crab salad.
Crab salad.
What do you guys have?
I mean,
we got fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
We have, buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah, you know.
Okay,
what I mean?
that's fine.
Beat this pizza.
Okay, so why do you keep coming back to South Africa? And in this 8 years that you've been coming back, what have you discovered about South African talent that makes it worth to compete globally?
Well, this is the thing for me. As a creative, I like to stay inspired. So other creatives actually inspire me. It's wild. Like we were driving the car yesterday, and I was just listening to the radio, and I haven't necessarily wanted to produce and write music. I've been taking like a break for a while, but every single time I come, it literally inspires me to want to go back in the studio and work with bigger artists. And I've also worked with a lot of the artists that have come out of the International Talent Showcase. So let's say some of the winners, they actually been able to go to America, because this talent showcase allows people to go to America to be seen by people from VH1, BET, MTV, Nickelodeon, Disney, NBC, ABC, so they can compete on a national scale. So some of them have actually used the songs that I wrote and produced in that actually showcase over there.
So has there been any talent that came out of the showcase that have gotten onto global stages from South Africa? I
mean, some of them have walked stages in New York Fashion Week. Some of them been on American Idol. Some have actually gotten some television commercials. And so absolutely, I think that what the International Talent Showcase does is provide access. I mean, and I think that's the biggest thing that talent needs. They need to be seen. They need to be heard.
Absolutely.
So as long as there is a door that's open, because quite honestly, people have to work hard. So once you get the opportunity, you have to be able to do well. And can I tell you, South Africa shows up every single year at that showcase in America, and they crush.
Okay, so when you say it shows up in America Showcase, so do you take South African talent and then they get to compete with other talent from elsewhere?
Yeah, from America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just even to add on to that, just so you guys can know, you guys have just as much talent as on people in America do. Like, you guys are equivalent. Like, you guys have the talent, the creativity. You guys have it. And so, just like Nate was saying, to like the most thing, as me being, an artist, as an artist as well, just to have, you just need the opportunity to have someone hear you dream, to have someone like hear you, to have someone, to be placed in the right moment in the right time, and this showcase allows that to happen. That's how my connection happened with Nate. Yeah, like I was supposed to be on America's Got Talent. But
when I was casting that,
when he was casting that show, and I was supposed to be on there, but it just took me to being in that place at the right time to meet him.
Okay, I've seen well, in recent years we've seen a lot of South African talent, going on America's Got Talent. We just had a choir that just came back.
Sure did.
We had the young DJ, but we're hoping that there's going to be more. But it always seems like it's like a a needle in a haystack kind of situation. Like that, there's just one that'll make it, and they what are the things that are required or needed by a South African talent who might not have the same exposure, where a middle American child might have when they get into these talent shows, to be ready to perform and showcase and all that?
Well, I mean, my thing is, it's always going to be hard work, but I'm always the type of person that will say you need to bloom where you're planted. Basically, I never tell people straight ahead, you need to like, the best way to put it is like, have your eyes set on America. My thing is like, have your eyes set on being the best you can be where you are. Absolutely. Trevor Noah, perfect example.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and talk about those perfect examples and so much more. So I'm wrapping up my conversation with my guests in studio this morning, and it's all about the International Arts Talent Showcase taking place 27th and 28th of September 2019. Really, what I'd like to know is that we end up seeing the Ndlovu Choir on America's Got Talents and DJ Ark performing there. And we always ask ourselves, how did the journey begin and things like that? Sounds like this could be another opportunity for you to get on big stages, or at least perform in front of international casting directors for some of these shows. I'm joined in studio by Nate Butler, who is a junior casting producer for the Steve Harvey Showcase. Kids Say the Darndest Things, America, and The Four on Fox. And of course, he's an American songwriter, music producer, vocal producer, and a recording artist based in Hotlanda. And we've got Blaze Johnson in studio as well. He is a singer. He auditioned for The Voice. And of course, he was originally discovered at the Arts Convention in Orlando, Florida. And he starred in popular films like When the Game Stands Tall and Underdogs. His skills include singing, piano, guitar, painting, drawing, football, track, and wrestling. Okay, so guys,
that's dang. That's a while ago.
Yeah, you be wrestling, don't you?
South African or African talent obviously want to make it big. We've had the likes of Jonathan Butler, Lady Smith, Black Mambazo. Lady Smith, Black Mambazo. Miriam Makeba. But we want more. We definitely want more. So you guys say that we have enough talent.
Yep.
More than enough. I agree. To jump off. But in the over 20 years that I've been in the entertainment industry, I've seen so many local artists choke when they get to international stages. So what is it that they need to have when they come and perform in front of you guys? Because you Americans can be very intimidating. You can be very demanding. You can have too high expectations. And you can also, make the lights shine so bright.
Real talk.
That our children who come from small shacks and villages just feel like they're not good enough. Yeah. So I just needed to take it there.
Yeah, she's taking it there.
Yeah. So what is it that they have to have to bring in front of you for you guys to say yes?
This is the thing. For me, there's something that can't be taught. And this is when I was This is when I actually was casting director for X Factor, and it's called the X Factor. You can't teach that. You have to be born with that. So it doesn't matter if you're born in a shack, if you're born in a mansion. You know, I know some wealthy people that are boring, snooze fest.
True that. But,
boring.
So even if you have the X factor, right?
Right.
You need a little bit of Blaze in your life or Nate in your life.
Absolutely.
Or Penny to say to you, you got it. At
Absolutely.
5. So that at 13, it's really
No,
perfect.
it's true, because it's been people that I've seen at younger ages, and I've been like, you know what? You have something. So I think the best part, what I would recommend is connecting with, I love like 33 Talent Agency or International Arts Talent Showcase, and allow them to see you. And then their staff is amazing, and they have been trained. A lot of people don't know this, that right next to the International Arts Talent Showcase, their sister company is Talent Agency 33 Talent Agency, which actually books models, actors, and dancers for commercials all in South Africa, films in South Africa. So, and they actually train you in the office. So that's the sister company. So what you could do is actually, and if you look up International Arts Talent Showcase, you can't help but see 33 Talent Agency. And so you can actually get in touch with them, and they can train you, and they can actually say, you know what, you have the X Factor. And then, of course, they have the direct connection to people overseas. The owner of that is Elsabe Verlinden, and she is a boss.
Yes,
for real.
She's a boss.
No, for real. She's the boss of all bosses, but she ain't bossing me though.
Okay, that's Nate. Always a troublemaker. Okay, so Blaze, let's talk about being a talent and then standing in front of all these important people. You know, with just a bit of the talent that you have, and you're a South African kid. You've been here coming in for the last 8 years, seeing South African talent.
Five
years.
Yeah,
Oh,
this makes
eight.
5. He's 8.
I'm South African. Go ahead.
You have
Don't
a
throw me under the
name?
bus.
Okay. So what are you saying to the talent when they stand in front of you people?
So check this, you know, as being someone, you know, I'm not originally from America. I'm originally from Nassau, Bahamas. So coming from me, I came from the roughest part of Nassau, Bahamas, you know, coming to America. And, you know, one thing I would say.
Who's from Bahamas again? Who's that famous preacher that used to come to South Africa?
Miles Monroe.
Oh,
yeah.
Neil Ellis is from
Neil
there
Ellison,
too.
yeah.
Bishop Neil Ellis.
Okay.
Yep. They're from my city.
Yes.
Shout out to the PKs around
Hey,
there.
242.
Hey.
So, check this though. Seriously, like, as being a talent, you know, I think one of the places where a lot of talent choke is, you know, instead of having somebody like 33, helping them, not necessarily changing who they are, but enhancing who they are. And, you know, a lot of these talents, you know, they go up and try to be someone they're not, instead of remembering who they are and going from that place, because people don't need another Beyonce. They need another Nate, but they want to see Nate as an example. So Nate can't go and be Blaze because he's not Blaze. Nate can be Nate, and that's who they want to see. They want to see his uniqueness, his originality, and I believe that's what makes the X or the it factor, what we're talking about, enhances more, because that person is operating out of their uniquely true self.
Okay.
And that's what we want to see.
Okay. Nate, your response to the same thing?
In a nutshell, I mean, this is the thing. A lot of people would say that, oh, Nate, you remind me of Will I Am. No, I'm not Will I Am. If I were trying to be Will I Am, I would be Will I Scam.
That's true.
You know, so my thing is like, you gotta be the best version of yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Not saying that you can't look up to other artists, because
Exactly.
I do think inspiration
is good.
should actually breed innovation.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So, you know, but hey, you're born with the X factor, but I do also believe if you work hard, you can develop it. That's a whole
So I
nother
just want to
conversation.
tell you guys.
Please tell me I smell good.
That it's you do smell good.
Come on now.
So cool.
It's our time.
It is.
You know, it's Africa's time.
Absolutely.
And you guys, you really need to make sure
Yep.
that we show up.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And we are seen.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's good that you guys keep coming here, but I want a star
Me too.
beyond Beyonce from South Africa.
Me too.
And I'm trusting you
we
guys
want
to
that.
deliver on this.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you. Believe it or not, Trevor Noah has truly paved the way for this generation. This dude is killing it in America, and he did it the right way. He literally bloomed where he was planted. He took over this area.
That's fine, but that needed a Viacom.
No,
that's a different route.
Well, no, it needed a Viacom. However, Viacom would have never recognized who he was unless he was already a big deal here. Meaning, meaning he actually did all the hard work to develop who he was.
That's
here.
true, but for the kid that's singing,
well, for the kid that's singing, you know what? Guess what? You develop your voice. You sing at every talent show. You sing at every open mic. You sing everywhere that wants you to sing. You keep working hard, because eventually you will be seen. But the problem is that people think it's going to happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight in this business. Nothing. I mean, it took me, before I wrote my first hit record, it took me 8 years. It was a big hit record, but it took me 8 years.
What was your big hit record?
I've done lots of them, from Craig David to Luther Vandross to Backstreet Boys, 3LW, Cheetah Girls. I've been on 50 million records. Anyway, but all I'm saying is that it took a long time to develop that. It didn't happen overnight. All of a sudden, people say, "Oh, Nate Butler." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" Nate Butler used to eat.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, because you guys have an industry that can embrace that. We don't really have something like that in SA, but that's a conversation for another
we
day.
can totally have that conversation, because I've been with some of these industry folks.
Okay,
here.
I got two minutes to finish the show. So I'm out of time.
We're supposed to be playing a game.
I'm out of time.
I want to throw this in. I'm a firm believer, before you can change the world, you have to change your world. So you have to be the change you want to see. So I can't.
Come on, Barack.
Just like Nate said, like, I just want to insert this, like,
come on, Barack.
I can't be a mechanic if I've never owned a car. I actually have to work on a car and want to be a mechanic. So you have to be willing to put in that time now, to put in that effort to, like, do what you want to do. It takes work, like you said.
Hey, y'all, look.
Are you going to be hosting for Steve Harvey's show now that he's going to be here?
I did Showtime at the Apollo with Steve Harvey in the States. He has a whole other team coming here.
Okay, so you're not coming.
I mean, I may.
I mean, you have 8 years experience of working with South Africans. Shouldn't you be coming here to, like...
Well, I'm starting a new show, MTV Making the Band, with P. Diddy.
Oh, excuse us.
Yeah. So I'm just... Listen, I don't mean to just drop these bombs, but God is good.
No, hey, he means to drop them. Hey,
I know that he means to drop them. That's why I'm like, excuse us. I'm starting a new show with P. Diddy.
It's so true. Y'all shout me out.
Starting the band.
Yeah, making the band.
Making the band. Okay, tell Puffy I said what's up.
Huh? Who am I gonna say? Oh, I'll tell Puff.
Yeah, just tell
Puff.
I said what's up.
What up, Puff? What's good? Holla at me. You already know. Cut the check. Give me a raise.
Cut the check. Give me a raise. Okay, guys, all the best, and I hope that you find good talent, that it'll show. You'll take it to Making the Band.
Yes, International Talent Showcase. Hey guys, check this out. Follow me at Nate Butler on Instagram. NateButler. At Nate Butler.
Okay, let's see. We'll
follow me at Blaze Johnson Music, BLAZE, last name Johnson Music, on Instagram, every platform.
Look, y'all know what it is. At Nate Butler. Hey, Penny, we need to come back up here. Let me. You
guys can follow me. It's at Penny Liviani.
I got
on
you.
Instagram.
I'm gonna follow you.
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you. If you don't follow me back in 10 minutes, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm ghosting you.
I'm gonna post in my story. Penny does not follow.
South Africa, we love y'all.
Okay, that's it. It's 9 o'clock. I'm out of here. I'll be back on I'm back on Friday. I'm going to Cape Town.
Us too. We're going to Cape Town.
I don't want to hang out with you guys.
Oh, you want to hang out with me? Because I'm buying. Because I'm buying.
What are you buying?
Food.
Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada.
Oh,
say now, look at you. Look at you.
I ain't coming. I prefer local brands. I prefer South African brands. That's it. I'm out.
Massive Mornings with Penny weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m.